So we will continue with find, index of, and reduce. So before that, can we try arrow function instead of this callback function? In the place of callback, we are calling a function. Instead of calling a function, going with a traditional approach, can we replace with arrow? Possible or not? Guys, I'm asking you. What we are doing in Fun2, it's a traditional approach of defining a function. What is the other way? Instead of having function written.
Lambda. Arrow.
Will it be meaningful? Both are same. Instead of having function keyword, function name, written, body of function, everything can be reduced. Everything can be made into one single line with the help of this arrow function. Please look into line number 58. Line number 58, compare with 56. So in the place of Fun2, the function body is placed here. If it is one parameter, this parenthesis is optional. If it is one single line, curly brace is also optional. If I have some 3-4 lines, if else, then I have to use curly braces. Will it be okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Where are we? We were in search function. So search, finding the value. So whenever finding a value and finding the index, opposite. Whenever we are handling a collection of values, so if you want to find a value in an array, since it is an array operation, I can use find. Also, instead of value, if I want to return back the index, I can use index of. Okay, let me have numbers equal to 45, 55, 65, 77, and 88. Number dot find of 66. Number dot index of 66. Do I want to apply callback? Wait. Sorry, instead of find value, let me give the condition. You can go ahead with the callback function also. Okay. So find also, guys, please pay attention. So find will not take a direct value. Find also will take a callback function. So instead of traditional way, I am applying an arrow function. And I think index will take the direct value. Yeah, I'm sure. So for index alone, you pass the respective value. It will return the index of the given item in the whole array. So tell me what would be the output of line number 80. So I am giving the condition as all the values. It travels with all the values starting from 0th index. Wherever it finds the first occurrence, where the condition gets matched. So there it will stops and returns the first occurrence which matches with the given condition. So tell me what would be the output of 80 line?
77.
So it will start from 45, 55, 65, and then when it goes to 77 is greater than 70. Of course, 88 is also greater than 70, but it stops till first occurrence. So the first find based on the given filter condition is 77. And 66 is available and which index?
Second.
Is available in second index. All right. Shall I continue? We will be dealing with all other methods with objects as well as array of arrays. We will again continue with same set of methods. But find and index is clear, and don't forget you cannot find the direct item. Again, you need to apply the filter condition, either a traditional callback function or you can go ahead with arrow. So what was the last topic which I said is aggregation? What do you mean by the term aggregation? Come on, guys.
Everything.
Not sorting.
And
Siddharth.
Given value.
I'm sorry. Siddharth, you there? Let me call because I'm
Yes,
not getting a. What do you mean by the term aggregation?
Ma'am, to reduce to one single element or reduce to lot of things into one final output. Like
Do we came across with this aggregation
Aggregate, like-
anywhere before?
yeah, for normal example, we aggregate the entire mark sheet into the percentage.
Where we came across with this topic in previous modules? Where exactly we discussed aggregation topic?
Database.
In MySQL,
MySQL aggregate function. Can you name some aggregate function?
some
Max, mean,
min-max,
Minimum, maximum.
Average, AVG,
Average,
sum,
average.
count,
Lambda also, ma'am.
max.
Lambda extension also we have in Scheme API.
Whatever the definition or explanation you said, it's fine. So here, if I want to reduce, as name depreciates, if I have an array of 10 values, so I want to apply to any of the operation and I want to get the result of one single scalar value or one single value, I can use the concept of reduce. So reduce method always returns single value as an output, but it takes array as an input. Whatever the function definition I'm placing, according to that, it will define and we will be getting an output. So reduce also will take callback. So let me take the same set of values. Sum is equal to number array dot reduce So if you look into the syntax, reduce also we need to call callback function. In callback function, it will take as per the given syntax, it is taking some 4 parameters, but look into the order. So the first parameter is the previous value and the second parameter is a current value. So when I have a collection of values, it starts from 45 and 55. And whatever the operation is doing with the result, with that result, it continues with 66. With that result, it continues with 77. With the result, it continues with 88. So initially, it takes whatever the initialized value. If it is like sum or difference or multiplication, it takes the initialized value as a previous value and takes 45 as current. With that initialized value and 45, it does an operation. Whatever the result, that will be considered as a initialized value, so the previous value, and 55 will be current, and it does operation. And again, the sum or whatever the operation you are doing, that result will be the current, the previous value and 67. Likewise, it travels with all the value. So let me do a simple sum. So I want to take initial value. Let's assume sum comma I value. So every time it needs to do sum up with, I. I'll check and I'll confirm sum of all number values. It might be 331. Okay, listen. So please pay attention. I'll share a reference link. So this callback function will take 2 parameters. So it will be like, it will be like when I go for a function, let's assume function 8. I'll be passing x. So what it will do, we will initialize a sum. Let sum is equal to 0. Sum is equal to sum plus x. And at last, I am returning sum. What is the idea behind these 2 lines? So all the time, please pay attention. All the time, I am going to traverse with all the values in my number. For the first time, it takes 45. So 45 will be considered as x and initial value sum will be 0. What will happen to the first time? For the first time, 0 plus 45 will be added and it will be stored in sum. When I call for the next time, 55 will be my x value and sum remains 45. So 45 and 55. Again 100 plus 66. So initial value, what I am using. Along with that, my array values will be passed. So same thing I have tried here. So initial value will be nothing. It will be a 0. And I value will be my first value. I'm doing my sum and it is stored in my initial value. Again, with that 55 is passed. With that 66 is passed. And then 77 till it travels 88. This reduce function starting from the initialized value of the first variable. Along with that, all the values in my array will be summed up, or whatever the operation you are doing, it does, and it is returning the value. In this case, sum will be taken as 0 for the first time, and remaining all values will be replaced to x, and we are doing sum. Is that clear? Shall we continue with next? Guys, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are we? So I think that we will be doing with array operations. So before that, you remember some time back, we had this array of arrays. One array is holding 5 different arrays of car details. Shall we try this?
Yes, ma'am.
So from the beginning, I tried only one array, which is holding an integer type. You can also try, what is that, string array, and you can try all the operation. So whereas instead of values, primitive values in an array, instead of red, instead of 45, I'm gonna to place what? Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am.
So even if I save, it is automatically aligning based on the syntax. So this is also possible. So whereas I'm gonna to have 5 different car details. So this is an example of array of arrays. My car is an array which is holding 5 different arrays, and each array I'm holding 3 different values. All right. We started with arrays. This is done. This is done. Okay, let's have this before that. So creating an array. So I can create an array by using square bracket. Also, I can create using new keyword. So you prefer this? All right. So I'm going to prefer the square bracket because that is recommendable. And let us create array values. Car in first array, this blue Eagle Talon, and then red Nissan Sentra. So Ford Fiesta. So we will go. So we will create as an array, and then we will put on to array of arrays. All right. Shall I continue with cars? Cars array.
Yes, ma'am.
So before that, let me go for detailed thing. Car 1 is equal to Eagle Blue Eagle Talon. Is it red Nissan Sentra? Please look into wait, car 3 is equal to car 3 dot push off. What was the third car? Black Ford Fiesta. Black Ford. Ford. Please look into line number 89 to 97 and come along with me. I know I have tried different ways just to show you these are the different ways of handling array. Can we try with any other way? One is the square bracket, direct value, push. Right. Fourth car is equal to new array of cherry, eagle, talon. Oh, sorry. Do we have any other way of defining an array and adding an item? Check. Sorry.
Unshift is not adding the array. Unshift.
Unshift?
If also we can add the array now.
We can add. Okay, let me. Fifth car, silver Nissan Sentra. So, all right. So I know for a few of you it will be confusing, but it's actually a simple thing, guys. So I just wanted to show you array of array. One array is holding 5 different array, which is nothing new. Whatever they wanted to try in this demo sample. So from morning we were discussing in JavaScript we can handle an array with regular way, with keyword, with new keyword, with array constructor way of creating and initializing, or without anything, simply by using square bracket. And also you can add items via push method. So we have 5 different cards. So let us handle all. I cannot handle everything as a single dimension array. Every row is a single array. So I have 5 rows. So I can have array of array. So I have created cards with 5 arrays. So I am adding the first car1 object. So car1 I'm handling directly using a single square bracket, regular way of creating and adding an items in JavaScript by using square bracket. In car2, I'm initializing first. I'm initializing 3 memory. Later via index, I'm adding all the values and I'm assigning all the values. So car 3, I am creating an empty array. Later, I am pushing with all the values. Car 4, by using constructor way, I am initializing as well as I am adding an item. This is constructor. Object name is equal to new array of, I'm passing all the 3 objects. So all the 3 will be passed to constructor and it will be initialized. It's an array constructor. And the last, directly without name, I'm directly adding an item. If you feel like you're comfortable with first methodology, it's fine. I just want to show all these ways since we came across on different ways of array handling in JavaScript. Will it be okay? Car 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th one without name. So I have an object, but without name, without a name of my array object, I am initializing. Can you able to relate with different slides we came across on this array initialization from morning? Guys, still
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have objects. Ayush, Anuj, is that clear? All the 4 cars
Yes, ma'am.
object
Yes, ma'am.
and all the 4 array I am adding in my array of array. You can also use push also. So instead of these 5 lines, I can use empty. I can create an empty array. I using push. I can add all the 5 objects. So what will happen if I print cars? If I print array of array, what will happen? It will display all the values. That's all. What will happen if I print cars of 0?
0th index.
First 3 values.
Empty, ma'am.
Car 1.
First 0th index, first car, which is blue eagle talon, and then 3rd index value. What will happen to line number 110? I thought let's give a try.
And the second index.
Second index or second value.
It's taking on.
R3 second value.
No, it is not taking. It is taking undefined. I thought let's give a try. Wait. Nowhere they have mentioned. I thought let's give a try. It should. We will fetch. So this is car index. I thought
think it
let's
will
get
print
P
Nissan.
star. Who was that? Siddharth, are you speaking or go on a mute?
Ma'am, I'm saying it will print Nissan.
It should print Fiesta. Its second index. Array
But
works
for
on
the
index
second-
methodology. It should print Fiesta. As per my requirement, it should print Fiesta. Wait, I'll show you. This is car 0 index. I'll put all the 5 index. So car first index. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll print all 4, 4th index. So 0th car 1, in car 0. It's cars array. Car 0 is holding blue eagle talon. Car 1 red Nissan, car 2 black Ford Fiesta, and car 3 and car 4. So I thought let me pull the value, one single value from the index. Wait, we'll find it out. So I want only Fiesta, I want only Cherry. So let's try this. In car 2, I want second. Will it works? Should work.
Yes, ma'am.
No. Check for syntax. So from cars, you can able to retrieve all the cars. From car, I want to Cards of 0, 1, 2, 3 is all the index. So I am having 5 rows. I should not say columns. It is array of array. So I can say 5 rows. Out of that, if I want to fetch particular element.
Cars index dot we try them.
Even for previous, it's working. If I give cards of 2, so it is throwing all the values out of second index. No.
Now we have to pass the array and with the index again, like card 2 and then index.
Wait. We have methods to retrieve, but why can't we get? Okay, make a note. So we will try in the practice time. So out of given array, if I want to retrieve, what is this? Why I'm not getting?
You have to, I think we need to use the internal array name like cards 2, and then we need to pass the index number with a dot operator.
I'm car 2, cars 2, car 2 dot index of.
Car. No, there is no car. We have array name as cars. Out of that, in second index, array dot, do we have any get? No, getter is also not there. It's a default prototype.
And what exactly we want to get?
So I want to get, for example, I want to get this black, or I want to get this eagle.
Eagle, then ma'am, just use car 3. Eagle is where? For black, just car 3 and the index value of 1. Instead of array. No, ma'am, with cards, array index you have passed. Then put a dot product and then put the cards.
Here it is not.
Now you use the cars 3. And now index, yes, ma'am.
No, why I want to use cars of 2 and again car 3? Even if I represent car of 2, it represents car 3. This will not work. That's what we have a lot of things to cover, but make a note, you try in your practice session. Guys, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's an array of array. So I have an array which is holding 5 different inner array. So out of that, if I want to fetch one particular index value, you try with outer array. That is what the task we are trying, but it is taking time. I will also crack. I'll make a note and I'll try. You also try in your practice session. Let me comment it. Find. All right. Fine. So let's continue with next, not new topic. We will continue with array operations. So we are going to perform array operations. We will be defining an array and we are going to perform array options. Whatever the operations we discussed for simple array, we are going to do same thing we are going to discuss for array of arrays. For a given array of products price, write a JavaScript function to get their prices post deduction of given discount. Discounted is provided as percentage value. So before continuing this, I need 2 minutes time. So meanwhile, I'll give you 5 minutes time. Instead of cars, you think on different example and try with array of arrays and try a demo program. I'm giving you 10 minutes time before moving to the example and try to crack this. So I need 5 minutes of time. So meanwhile, you can practice the same and then we will continue with next.
Yes, okay, Sangeeta.